Welcome to Turn Writing Fear Around podcast. Simple methods to overcome fear and start writing again. I'm Elise Hittinger, and I'm the host for your journey to courage. This is episode 79. Will you ever be the writer you once were? I realized that when I was a kid, I'd write anything. I'd ride up in the mountains all by myself. I'd cross rivers all by myself. I'd ride ponies, I'd ride horses, I'd ride anything I could get my butt on. I would do whatever it took to ride. And I loved it. I loved it. And as I've gotten older and anxiety's crept in a little bit, I'm not so gung ho. And that really had me thinking, why? What changed? So the first thing I thought about was let's really focus on the joyous rides we've had. Let's really think about what were those days like? What horse were we on? What did we love about it? Was it the rhythm of the movement? What were the things that we really loved about those joyous rides we've had? And really focus on that. Put the memory back into it. You know, they say that we only remember 7 or 8 details out of the billions of details we could remember. But if we take the time to pick our favorite ride and go back in time, we can remember more than that. We can remember a lot more than that. We can remember smells. We can remember the touch, the feeling. We can remember how we felt inside. We can remember what we were seeing, what we were hearing. We really can look at joyous rides we've had in the past and fill ourselves up with that again. And then the second thing we can do is once we have those joyous rides in our mind and we've got the memories back stronger, get really curious about what has changed. I know for me, I was I was stiff. I wasn't able to bend over as easy. My balance wasn't quite as good. For me, it was all about changes in my body. And guess what? That's fixable for the most part. I understand there's some things that are not fixable, but I went from having to sit down on the bed and bend over to put my socks on to now I can put my socks on while I'm standing up, put my knee all the way to my chest and put my socks on. But it's because I got curious about what had changed from when I was a kid, when I was riding all those horses. And for me, it was my body. I wasn't as flexible. I was eating garbage. And I changed all that. All that stuff could be changed. And the third thing is as we're moving into being that curiosity place, think about the confidence we had as a kid and just start filling up with that confidence as well. It's much more about confidence than it is about perfection. And I know I talked about that in a recent podcast, our perfection versus imperfection. It really is about confidence. And I can tell you that when you're around people that have other opinions, when you're confident, their opinions will change. May not say it out loud, but their opinions will change. And you know what? When you're confident, doesn't matter anyway. So just be confident that you can get those joyous rides back. Just be confident that you are who you're always meant to be. Be confident that you can get healthier. You can feel better. You can enjoy riding again. And if this resonates with you, I'd love to have a hypnotherapy chat with you and just see if that'd be a good fit. Because let me tell you, that's the quick way. The way I did it was the slow way. I wish I had done hypnotherapy and done it the quick way. because it goes right to the heart of the matter and it just lets your subconscious fix it for you instead of taking all the time to go through psychotherapy, go through all the other stuff. Anyway, I'll put a link below in the description to a hypnotherapy chat and just see if it'd be a good fit for you. See you guys.